Hi, I'm Ingrid Yang. You probably know me if you're taking this class. I'm a physician and a yoga teacher, trainer, and yoga therapist of 20 years. And I'm the author of the recently published book, Adaptive Yoga, so yoga for a variety of conditions and disabilities. So in that book, I do focus on talk specifically about low back pain. And a lot of it comes from our posture and comes from sitting at our desk. So I'm here to offer you a 30-minute desk yoga practice. We're going to be focusing a lot on the shoulders, the neck, because all day and every day we sit in front of our computers and our laptops, hunched over, with this kind of posture, right? It's called an exaggerated kyphotic curve. And on top of that, we're in our cars when we're on Twitter or on our phones. And that also causes us, when we're seated, to be really stiff in our hips and our low back. So we're going to be really trying to move the spine in every direction, open through our shoulders, neck, and our hips. The other thing I'll say is that I believe that yoga is the gateway drug to mindfulness. So the practice of the asana, the posture in yoga, is meant to make our body primed to be more available for being present in our lives and present in our environments. And with that takes practice, right? Anything you do more, you practice at, you get better at. And so we need to actually have a practice of mindfulness in which we can make a concerted effort to be really available and open to the moment. So at the end of this session, we'll be practicing a short 2 to 3 minute mindfulness practice to really, once your body's available and open and ready for it, to really get into the meat of our mindfulness practice, okay? So we'll start by just sitting in our chairs, right? Sitting in our office chairs. So actually, instead of sitting all the way back, I'm going to ask you to sit halfway forward so that you're still comfortable in your chair, but you're kind of forced to use your own posture. And start by bringing the backs of the hands onto the thighs. And hands are relaxed, so you're not really doing anything with the fingers. Hands are relaxed, palms are up. And the shoulder blades relax down the back. We're going to start with a short breathing exercise in which we just count and focus on our breath. We'll start by inhaling, contracting the diaphragm with an inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue that for 5 more breaths on your own, 5 more cycles on your own. I'll be moving my hand with you, but I'll be talking as you inhale and exhale. Try to relax your face as you breathe. Notice any places in your body where you feel a little bit stuck or stiff, and breathe into those spaces. Keep your shoulders relaxed down your back. Keep your face and your tongue relaxed. 1 more round. Try to use the entire length of the breath to contract the diaphragm, expanding through your lungs, filling the belly with the breath, and exhale last time, slowly relaxing the air out. And let go. Bring your hands to prayer at the heart and bring the thumbs against the sternum. Notice how the heartbeat is different than when you just first started, and how the breath and just the focus on the breath, not even having moved, has changed the whole mood of the room and the body. Good. And we'll start by bringing your arms out to the sides. Reach your fingertips up. Exhale, hands down to prayer at the heart. Inhale, out and up. Exhale. 1 more inhale, use the breath. And exhale. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, right hand comes to the seat or onto the arm of the chair, and side stretch all the way to the left side, or the right side, sorry, and ground down through the left hip. Open your heart to the sky. Keep breathing as you inhale and extend through the left fingertips, and exhale, twist your heart up to the sky. One more inhale, and exhale. Inhale, coming upright again. Left hand to the right ear. Drop the left ear to the left shoulder. Maybe gaze up to the sky. Really feeling the stretch through the right side of your neck, and maybe even reaching right fingertips out towards the side. Turn the palm up and down, up and down. Inhale, back up to center, centering the crown of the head over the spine. Inhale, sweep your fingertips up, interlace your fingers, press the palms up, open up through your heart, jut the chest and ribs forward. Exhale, round through your spine, press the palms forward, separating the shoulder blades. Inhale, lift your heart up. So we're reversing the kyphotic curve of your spine. So notice how I'm really opening through the top of my spine, and exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, back up. And exhale, round. Good, and then release. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. Good. This time, left hand to the seat or the arm of your chair, and right hand reaches up and overhead. Turn the gaze up to the sky. Open your heart. Reach your right fingertips overhead. Inhale, extend through your spine. Feel the stretch through the intercostals, the ribs, the muscles between the ribs. And exhale, side stretch a little deeper. Right hand to the left ear, and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. I'm actually coming to you from my makeshift office on my porch. So that might be why you might see people driving by or walking by. You're dropping that ear out, and you can reach the left fingertips out. Just hover it in the air and turn the left palm up and back down. Up and back down. One more time. Up and back down. Inhale, crown of the head upright again. Reach your fingertips up. And this time, exhale, press the elbows back. Open through your heart and the chest. Again, we're reversing the kyphotic curve, so the exaggerated kyphotic curve in the spine. You're really opening, and you're even, in some ways, opening through your heart and exuding that sense of confidence with the heart. Inhale here and exhale, round your spine, press the elbows forward. Feel the stretch here. Inhale and open, round. Exhale. One more time. Inhale and open through your heart. And exhale. This time, inhale as you open, we're going to twist the spine. Exhale and open. If you'd like, you can bring your hand on the back of the chair or on to the seat of the chair to help you twist a little further. Inhale back up and exhale, twist in the other direction. Left hand on the seat of the chair or the back of the chair. Twist to open. Inhale back up. This time as you exhale, left hand to the left knee and twist to open. Look all the way over the right shoulder, right behind you. Inhale, sweep the fingertips back up. Left hand outside of left thigh or knee. Left hand behind your back and twist. Inhale, reach your fingertips up. This time, hands on the knees or the thighs. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale and round. Inhale and lift. Exhale and round. One more time, inhale and lift. Exhale and round. Inhale back to center. Now we're going to come to stand. You can stay in your chair if you want to, but we're going to offer some standing poses that really help you stay a little bit more open. So again, we did a lot of shoulders, we did a lot of neck, and now we're going to do a little bit of hip. Okay, so we'll start by, I'm going to move my chair aside, by just opening through your hips. So you'll step the left foot forward, right foot will be back, and you're coming into an opening and lunge through the hips. Your right knee can come down if that serves you more. But if you need more stability, you can always shorten your stance. From here, you can always bend the front knee a little bit more or less depending on how much stretch you want to feel in the front of the right hip. But you can also bend the right knee and straighten. Bend and straighten. Bend and straighten. Good. One more time. Bend and straighten. Okay, good. And release. Shake it out. We're going to do the other side, but before we do, interlace your fingers behind your back and squeeze the elbows toward each other. Open and lift through your heart. And if it serves you, you can bend the knees and gently fold forward over your legs. Try to bring the fists up and overhead. Relax your head and neck. Maybe even flutter the lips here. Good. Slowly come back up. And other side now. Left, this time right foot will come forward. Good. And again, hands on the hips, hands to prayer, or this time if you want, you can bring your arms overhead if you feel really good to do so. And then again, now you can play with the front knee. And you can bend the left knee, straighten. So what occurs, and keep going, bend and straighten, is that our psoas muscle gets really, really tight with all the sitting we do all day, every day. The psoas muscle is a large muscle that originates from our lumbar spine, goes through the pelvis, and attaches to the top of our leg bone, like the femur. And so what happens is the more we sit, the more it shortens. And that over time, because it attaches to the lumbar spine, that can cause a straightening of the lumbar spine. And because it takes us away from the natural curves of our spine, causes over time strain in our low back. So it's a big cause of low back pain. So really trying to straighten and open. If you're going to do any pose whatsoever, then I would like it to be this one. If you have any time of the day to do a stretch, this would be it. Okay, so we're going to do another posture with the lunge. So start with that left hip forward, just like we did before. And interlace the fingers, just as we did in between the two sides. So you'll interlace fingers behind your back. Inhale here, lift and open. If you want, you can fold forward over the front leg and fist reach up and overhead, so you'll feel the stretch through the right biceps and into the chest. Inhale back up. Now from here, you're going to bring the fist to the left hip. So there's a little shelf with your left hip right here. Squeeze the elbows toward each other and drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Maybe gaze up just a little bit. Feel that nice big stretch through the left side of your neck. Good. And back up, release. Shake it out. Other side. Right foot steps forward. Left foot's back. Interlace the fingers, other pinky on top. Straighten your arms. Exhale, fold over the front leg. Fist reach up and overhead. Take a breath here. Inhale back up. Use the strength of your legs to come up. And your fists come to the shelf of the right hip. Squeeze the elbows toward each other. Maybe bend the front knee a little deeper so you'll feel more of a stretch through the front of the left hip. And now drop the left ear to your left shoulder. Nice big stretch through the left side of your body, or the right side of your body, the right side of your neck. One more breath. You can always do this with feet together, but you can also always do this with a seat while you're seated. And release. Shake it out. And the last series we'll do, we'll be opening through, again, the hips and mainly the buttocks. So you can either do this seated. We're going to be stretching through the piriformis muscles. So you'll bend the right knee, cross the right ankle over the left knee, and press the right knee down. Or, this one's my favorite, I like to hold on to the edge of my desk. So here's the edge of my desk here. Hold on to the edge of my desk, bend the right knee, cross my ankle over. Hold on to the edge of my desk and sit back here. All right, so just be sure that your desk is strong enough to allow for you to pull it back with you. This is a nice big stretch for the piriformis muscle. It's the outer right hip. It's the muscle that allows us to externally rotate through our outer hip. It's really, really tight because we're sitting all day, right? So this muscle is really tight. Good. So from here, you'll come up and you'll slide the right ankle over the left so your ankles are crossed. From here, you can either keep a hold of your desk here, or you can bring the hands down, or maybe even bring it in an intermediate space. Bring the hands down to bend forward. You can even bend the right knee if that serves you. Or you can, again, stay holding on to your desk here. You'll feel a nice big stretch to the back of the hamstrings, particularly if you bend the right knee in that left hamstring. Good, slowly come back up. And now, last part of the complex would be the quadriceps. You're bending the right knee, holding on to the right ankle. What I'll ask you to do here is point the right knee straight down and align the hip with the knee. Press the right heel toward your bum, right? Good. And then from here, try to stand up a little straighter, point the knee down. So you see that stretch of stacking of the right hip over the right knee. Breathe. Slowly release, other side. Bend the left ankle over the right knee. And again, sit back. You can hold on to your desk if you like, or be seated. If you're holding onto the desk, I really want you to back the hips down so that the hips are trying to become parallel to that right knee. Roll the right knee down. Be sure that left foot stays flexed. That protects the knee by flexing the calf muscle so that we're staying in alignment with the ankle and the knee. One more breath. Good, come on back up. And again, you're sliding the left ankle over the right. You can stay here as you shift the hips back for a hamstring stretch, maybe bend that left knee, or you can fold all the way forward. Keep the head and neck relaxed all the way. And then bend that right knee if that serves you, or you can keep the legs straight, both knees straight. Either way, be sure you're straightening, you're relaxing the head and neck, letting go through the back body. Inhale, slowly come back up. And last one, stretching through the left quadricep. Bend the left knee. Again, notice how I'm pointing that left knee straight down, pressing left heel in. Be sure the knees also don't splay out, but keep the knees in alignment next to each other. And then I'm standing up tall. My knee and hip are in alignment, right? So I'm not just shifting this forward, because then again, I'm shortening through the psoas. I really want to allow the hamstrings, the quadricep stretch to also get up into the hips. I hope I've been saying quadricep because I think I said hamstring by accident, but you know what I mean. Good. And slowly release. Come back into our chair. We're going to come back to our breathing exercises that we started with and see how the physiology of our body might have changed. So that was just 15, maybe a little more than 15, almost 20 minutes of just stretch. So let's come back to our breath. Palms face up again. And we're going to do again 8 more cycles of our breath. If it's available to you and you know Ujjayi breathing, close in the back of the throat to create a smaller aperture for the breath so we can better control the breath. Start with the Ujjayi breath. If not, just try to breathe easily with focus on contracting and relaxing the diaphragm. So inhale. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Filling your cup. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue for 4 more rounds on your own. Relaxing your face. Relax your jaw. Allowing yourself to acknowledge the openness you just created in your body. Allowing that to link with the breath. 1 more round. And release. And stack the hands as we begin our mindfulness practice. Acknowledge how your body feels a little different than when we first started practicing about 20 minutes ago. Notice how we feel a little bit more open and spacious. And that when we can start to push aside the clutter in our minds, and clear out space, we can find an openness in our hearts, freedom in our bodies. It doesn't matter where we actually physically are. When our minds are clear, our minds are free, we are free. Free to love, free to work, free to laugh, free. So when the clutter of thoughts begins to arise, allow them to go just as they came without any pomp and circumstance, just with a sense of allowing them to leave just as they came. Coming back to our breath, the breath which supports us here through our practice, through our days to do our good work. Be fully open and present in each moment with those we love and those that deserve our time. Free in our hearts from any encumbrances. Joyful, available, receptive. So come back to this breath, this moment, time and time again, knowing that it is always available to you. And we'll be quiet for the next few moments to allow this practice of the breath to be truly yours. Namaste. Thank you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm available. You can always find me on my website, ingridyang.com, or on Instagram or Facebook or LinkedIn. So I try not to be on the social media too much because of all the posture and the buzzing mind, but I am available and I'll always respond. So I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you feel a little more free in your bodies, and thanks so much. Bye.